Hi. Today we're going to look at a very important consonant which really can make or break any British received pronunciation accent. So what is it? It's consonant H. It's just a little gasp of air, but boy, it can cause a lot of problems. So come on, let's get started. Let's get the sound right first. The sound is quite easy. Can you hear it? Good. That's because you're supposed to. It's as simple as breathing out, except that you have to push out a bit harder to make the noise or friction in the throat. So copy me and pretend you're a little dog. But don't put your tongue out and pant. Just say, oh, by the way, it might be a good idea to close the door for this one, in case someone thinks you've gone mad. So, now a big doggy. Now a little doggy. Now, keep it at that level because that's the level of sound we want. It's very common to make the mistake of saying it too loudly. But h or h does not make very much sound. Now, because H always comes before a vowel, it is not just a h sound. It must be controlled. We can't just go around saying, how are you? No. So we prepare the h for the following vowel like this. Ow, how. How. How are you? And in received pronunciation, there is no obvious H dropping. So we don't say, how are you? You might hear it, but if you speak in an RP accent, you don't say it. Must not be left out when it should be sounded. There are two reasons for this. Number one, it distinguishes between words like hear and ear, hair and air, heat and eat, and many more. Number two, many English speakers still consider H dropping a sign of an uncultivated speaker. So leaving out h is the biggest danger. Let's do some practice. Now, h is pronounced according to the vowel that follows it. So I want you to concentrate on what's happening inside your mouth and feel the position of your tongue, lip, and jaw for each word. So get your mouth ready for the vowel and push a little gasp of air through your mouth just before the vowel starts. Hat, heat, hit, hot, hoot. Now, repeat after me and compare the following pairs. This is particularly good for people who do not have the H sound in their language, like French and Italian speakers, who may not be sure if a word starts with an H or not when spoken. If you have this trouble, you must practice these examples quite slowly at first and be sure that the words with a h are pronounced and those without a h are not. Here goes. Harm, arm, heat, eat, hedge, edge, hall, all, hair, air, hill, ill. Great! But you haven't finished yet, because H always occurs in the middle of words. But don't worry, they're said exactly the same way. Just reduce the sound a little. Try these. Just copy me. Perhaps. Alcohol. Somehow. Unhappy. Behavior. Behind. Rehearse. Okay, well, while we're on the subject, let me give you a list of exceptions where the H is silent in words. There aren't many in British English. Listen and copy me. Honour, honest, hour, air. Now let's try some sentences. We all went home. His home is in Ireland. I hit Harry in the eye. I asked Anne how she heard about it. Say these examples several times, slowly making sure the h's are in the right place before you speed up to a normal pace. So here's one thing to remember. If H is at the beginning of a word, we normally say it. But beware of this word. Who. Not oo. Who. Ridiculous. Okay, so if you want more practice with vowel sounds, go here. Until next time, love and peace.